The Marikana tragedy fallout is beginning to burn senior police members. IPID has recommended prosecutions of certain police members for offences of murder, attempted murder, defeating the ends of justice and contravention of Section 33(3) of the IPID Act. The announcement comes part of the update by President Jacob Zuma on steps taken by the department to implement the Farnham Commission recommendations. The President has also announced that it will begin paying compensation to the victims. A Major General has been charged for being remiss in his conduct, leading to the death of 2 police officers and 3 striking mine workers. The officer allegedly ignored the advice of experienced public order police officers on dealing with the crowd control situation. He's also been charged with defeating the ends of justice for falsely testifying at the Farnham Commission. Besides him, 2 brigadiers and a major have also been charged for defeating the ends of justice for allegedly concealing death in police custody. Another colonel, warrant officer and a constable are also charged for the murder of Mr. Sikonyile, a striker at Marikana.
It does not really matter who is responsible. What seniority you hold, which position you are in, what political connections you have. If there has been misbehavior on the part of anybody, then our view is that the law must take its course. What we do say, though, coupled with that, is that the killings that were committed by the striking workers should also be in-depthly investigated, and that the perpetrators must be brought to account, because there are many families who are still mourning the loss of their breadwinners and their loved ones, and no justice has prevailed as yet. Our view is that the Marikana Commission has done an investigation. After the investigation, there were recommendations, and now that those recommendations have been investigated thoroughly, there is just cause for prosecutions to take place, and everybody must be presumed innocent until found guilty by a court of law.
This is a political game. We know that opposition parties, particularly the EFF, through Advocate Darling Bofu, is using the Marikana widows and all who have lost in a political game to deal with former Minister of Police, Mr. Nathi Mthethwa, to deal with the ANC Deputy President and the Deputy President of the country, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa. So we understand that there's a lot of game and mudslinging that is going on. But the President did well to charge with murder because people were murdered. And I think the issue is, Stefani, that if a person gets killed by another person and that is murder, the court will decide if it is indeed a culpable homicide or if it was in self-defense or any of those things, but a murder did occur and those police officers must speak out. But we must also remember that the Marikana miners were also very violent towards each other and towards police. The question in my mind is, why did Lonmin allow this to go on and on for such a long time? And we hate to also have to bring in white monopoly capital in this, but this is what it's about. If they had paid the people what they deserve, if they'd met them and agreed with them at the terms that suited both the mine, Lonmin, and the miners, it would have been better. But because this mining industry is run by capitalists who take the money abroad all the time, and the miners are them that suffer at such low wages, people had to lose their lives because of the arrogance of mining institutions in this country. So yes, it's a good thing that the President has taken a step and these people will be charged, but we are a long way from dealing with white monopoly capital. We are a long way to dealing with fragments of political leadership that get embedded in corporate issues and mudslinging, because at the end of the day, it's a political and economic game. But here people have been lost. It is a sad, sad event.